kind of cool because I'm in this business because of this guy. Literally. I was doing car commercials, and I was walking into a gig, and this guy comes walking out, and he goes, hey, can't even go as low as he does. I've heard about you, and I've heard that, you know, you do really good work, and have you ever done anime? I'm like, what? And because to me at that point, like Robotech and Star Blazers and Akira, all that stuff, that wasn't anime, it was my cartoon, it was what I watched. And so he, my first gig actually, Sabbath picked me up from my house and drove 45 minutes to the studio, recorded me on this little show called Case Closed. And he tricked me, the bastard, because he said, you're the main bad guy, man. This would be really cool because you're set up the entire show. You're the main bad guy. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, awesome, first freaking role, and I'm a villain. And I say, sweet dreams, detective, and you never see me again. Ever. You're like, hearing references, like, this guy. And it shows a picture of me, and then it goes right back to Jerry Joel. And then he drove me back home, and so ever since then, Sabbath is one of my dearest friends, and I literally owe everything that I have to this guy. So, thank you. The other reason he does this is because he's a complete and utter badass in every way. I'm gonna go get a scotch and come back and watch your session. Okay. It can be open. The ball when he's good, but the open's amazing. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah.
We love you, Greenway! We love you, people.
We love you, Colin. We love you, Christmas Clearance. We love you, Tom Albuquerque. We love you, John Banjo. We love you, Steve.
It's definitely going on.
You know, what?
No,
It's with the owner of a 94 Corolla. I have an important announcement. It says, intergalactic, proton-powered, electrical, tentacle, advertising droid. It's an acronym. Yeah, but it's an acronym for IPTOD. IPTAD or IPTOD. Yeah, IPTAD if you're French. Yeah, okay. Go get a scotch.
I'll worry about that in a minute.
Always scotch. This is for rectal use only. Two. I like this one better. The Samsung over the EV. Interesting. What's the 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 6, 9, 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. How dare you, sir? Alright. Isn't this so weird you hear a crackle in it? Is it weird? 2. That sounds better. Who did that back there? Who was the sound? There's no sound guy. There's a sound guy. Something just changed. What?
It's for rectal use only.
Rectal use only!
You're using it wrong. It's rectal use only.
You're using it wrong. Your face uses it wrong. Your mom's pet uses it wrong.
Your mom's love is over.
Are you ready? Disclaimer. For all of the parents of young children in this room, we apologize for the content of this panel. Thank you. My name is Troy Baker, and I am fucking stoked to be here! I literally left Los Angeles 10 o'clock last night. I flew overnight. I got in. I got like hour and a half a nap. And Scott has been pretty much supplementing me the entire time. I hate chairs. I hate to sit in them.
No!
And when you couple that with the superiority complex, it really gets freaking crazy. No one's under like 16, are they? Okay, guys. Whoa, Russ, what is going on there? Just adjusting a little bit of that. Well, really Mustang was in here.
Hey, quit this intro.
I'm strong. I heart your shirt so much it hurts my face. This is my favorite part of the panel. Who has absolutely no idea who I am?
Oh, wow.
Whoa! All of a sudden it's like a scene from freaking, it's like the Jets and the Sharks started fighting. This isn't... What? Jets over the Sharks? It's not the New York Jets. We're not talking about football. We're talking about West Side Story. It's way gayer. Only slightly gayer, actually. Muscled up men in a locker room compared to the West Side Story is not that much more of a heterosexual experience. I don't know where to start. So, I speak English for a living. Sam Riegel has those, yeah. One of my main first big roles was with that shaved doofus head, Christopher Sabat, in a show called Full Metal Alchemist. I played the very evil archer, only to later come back and play Greed. Then I did a show called Trinity Blood, where I played Abel Nyro. Fast forward into the future, after many anime titles and everything else, I was Kanji Tatsumi in a sexually confused person in Persona 4. Yuri Lowell in Tales of Vesperia. Most recently, Vincent Brooks and Catherine. I'm the very confused Two-Face in Arkham City. And all sorts of other crazy shit thrown in between. Are you recording this? That side of the room got an interesting shot just now.
We want it!
And there's a camera over there too. We have the face cam and the ass cam. That's perfect.
Ass cam!
That's the ass cam? It doesn't show up. That's great. It's not reading, Troy. It's just not reading. Those fucking sheep are driving me crazy. I spent 4 months dealing with you assholes. Fucking blocks. I'm gonna climb the shit out of you. What a great game. What a great game. Only today could we have this Nightmare on Elm Street meets Cubert bastardization of a guy trying to choose between 2 chicks. That's a video game for it. Can you imagine Atlas pitching this game? Alright, so we got an idea. Take a guy. He's banging 2 chicks. How much money do you need? I think we can get it. It doesn't matter. Just make a game. High five. Oh, that's going to be an interesting hug at this angle. The state of Florida actually does not allow that hug. Settle down, you horny, prepubescent people. We'll get there. We'll get there. Find a seat. We'll run later. Just so you guys know, who's played Catherine? I love you. Atlas, when we were making this game, they were like, because we've done several Atlas games before. We've done Persona 4, we've done Trauma Center, Persona 3. We've done a lot of Atlas games together. Those guys have been incredibly good to me. And I said, so what do you think? I mean, is this going to be just another title? Or he goes, no, actually, we're really hoping to do something with this. If we sell 100,000 copies, we'll be awesome. Reported to date, 500,000 copies. Call of Duty, fantastic. Sell all the gajillion copies that you want to. Everything else. For a company like Atlas, this is a banner day for them. And I am so freaking proud of those guys. And it's all because of you guys. You played the hell out of the game. It was amazing. Especially everyone that's walking around with the pizza boxes full of the, boxer shorts. I actually have something really cool. I got you, Namba, who is one of the producers with Atlas. He smuggled me in a Zippo, a silver Zippo with C. Catherine. You could either choose K. Catherine or C. Catherine. He smuggled me in from Japan, went through customs and everything, with a Zippo for me of C. Catherine on it. It's like, Vincent's right here between the boobies, between the tatas of destiny. That was really, really weird for me because everybody in Catherine were all friends. It was, it was me, it was Laura Bailey, Michelle Ross, Liam O'Brien, Yuri Lowenthal, Travis Willingham, Johnny Youngbosch, Kirk Thornton. Can't remember everybody else. But everyone's like, who would you choose between, Laura Bailey or Michelle Ross? I'm like, either way is really weird for me. It's really strange. Laura Bailey's like my little sister, but I like, she's married, she's like little sister, and Travis Willingham is my big little brother. That's me going like this because Travis is huge. He's a giant behemoth. I just got scared if I filled this up. Really tall up here, and I don't know if I keep getting there. There it is. And so we admit it, half of the room was wanting me to miss the step. I mean, it was like, oh. Thank you very much. Genius. Now we can do all kind of crazy stuff with this stuff. Remember the Gene Kelly thing where you could like dance on the chair? Same half of the room is disappointed. This is so interesting. So we're sitting outside, and Ryan Sweat has become just a really good friend. And I'm not bringing it down or anything. You guys can still scream and take your clothes off, but I'm okay with it. But this is the third year that we've been here, and each year this thing has just grown and grown and grown. And I've got so much respect for this guy because there's people that do conventions, and then there's Ryan. And this guy is such a fan and so passionate and so devoted to just making it the coolest freaking experience. And we're just outside hanging out, and all of a sudden, Elf, where are you, Elf? You in here? Well, you're fired. Elf, I love Elf. Elf is who keeps me on point. But Elf comes up to me and goes, oh, Troy, it's 10:30. I'm like, oh shit, So we gotta go. And he goes, well, of course you are talking to the, head of the convention. So if you got an excuse, that's it. Where were you doing your panel? Talking to the guy who was the boss. You're free to go with it. But so we're just outside talking and dreaming and talking about, where we started from 2-3 years ago, where we're at now. And it was worth it getting on a plane at 10 o'clock at night after working an entire day and everything else, just because I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are really, this is like camp for us. There's conventions that we go to where it's like, did you just yawn? Is that your bedtime? No? Coffee? Keith, will you some coffee first? Coffee? There's coffee over there? Scotch? Bitch, I'm drinking all the scotch in the house, let me tell you. Apple juice. It's gone really bad. From Scotland. Anyway, so I'm sorry, we're boring. Anyway, this is hands down thumbs up my favorite convention to go to in the entire planet Earth world. I really, really need that. It's the only place where I get to play golf. Because Vic and I go out and play golf, and you learn a lot about Vic when you play golf with him.
Real men wear pink.
That is true, and I have the shirt to prove that. The story is that the first year that we were here, Vic was like, "We gotta play golf, buddy." I'm like, "Yeah, we gotta play golf. That's the one with the stick and the small ball where you." So I, of course, had no golf clothes to bring with me, but they have a pro shop, which is where you shop if you are a pro or want to look like one. So I go to the back of the store where they have all the things that they're throwing out because they're obnoxious, and I was like, how much is that pink shirt? It was the most bright, like if the world went, if the sun burned out and we were all in darkness, this shirt would light the way. And it's like this annoying pink, whatever golf material. I play golf, so I wear this shirt because the shirt is made of dead golf balls or something. I don't know. And it's like this plaid, and I had these checkered pants on and shoes, and I looked like a golfer. Like a golfer. Playing. This is what I heard from Vic all the time. It was like, so we're gonna just like get up there and just just take a shot, just take your time, just relax and. All right, cool. We're gonna try again. We're gonna really focus on the ball. Cool. All right. So yeah, just really, you want to hit the ball. So it's the object of the. So you just take the stick thing and put it to the. All right, let's just move on to the next hole. And that was up for 2 hours. And still, even though that, like, oh, we got a great day for this. It's just absolutely beautiful. So that's my experience with EXPCon. And then getting trapped in the elevator with people was like, Naruto, huh? Watch out for the Akatsuki, man. They're gonna get you. Beautiful weather we're having, actually. Really, warm. What's that? No, no, it's not cosplay. Actually, I do voices. I do voices. What's that? I do voices for Naruto. No, I'm not the voice of Naruto. I do, the Shippuden series. Are you into the Shippuden series? Shippuden, let's see. Shippuden, yes. Thank you for correcting me. I did the voice of Pain, and the bad guy with, the one with all the piercings. Yeah, that was. Let me do a line from Pain. No pain. Well, it sounds different when it's in the studio, on the TV. But I really am. I have my ID actually. I also play Yamato in Naruto. Are you familiar with Yamato? No, that's Kakashi. He's the I played Kakashi's student. Yeah, I'm his bitch. But the wood style. No, that's not actually how I did the show. It was more like wood style. With that, it sounded stronger in the show. Well, again, this is my floor. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the convention. These are the conversations that I have in the elevator with people.
Random cosplayers.
Yeah, that was actually a conversation that I had yesterday. I love this one too. Yeah, I'm actually the voice of blank. Uh-oh. Yeah, of all the lies in the world that I could tell you, I chose that one. I'm actually Jesus Christ. Alright, you got me. I was actually Frank Archer until now. Yeah, actually that was somebody different. I just randomly chose that name. I thought I could impress you with being Frank Archer of all people. At least Roy Mustang. I was Roy Mustang until now. Not really, but that was Travis Willingham. It was Jesus Christ. Really? Yeah. Alright, I can try. Jesus. Will you sign Todd's wall scroll? What happened to this panel? That happened to this panel.
Oh, God.
Two furries entered the room, and no one was ever seen of again. Hi, we're here to eat you, but we're cute. You guys freaked out about it? It's okay. Don't. Yeah, don't make excuses. We're all scared of them too. Yeah, the rave. That's what you're gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the rave. We're just gonna go. Guys, hurry up. We're not scared of the furries right there. We're just gonna go to the rave. Hurry. Let's go. Come on. All right. I've said enough. Questions. That was my 15-minute comedy bit. You're the only one brave enough. Stand to be recognized. And so help me God, if your voice is quiet, I'll come down there and punch you in the throat. That's what I love. Someone who holds up their hand in defiance. I got a question. Yes. Are you talking about for Catherine specifically? Bitch, I was half naked through that entire session. I really don't think that I could get this unless there we go. Alright. So, Catherine was doing what to me? This was honestly me. The totally pubescent Troy Baker came out. I was like, oh, come on, show them the cutscene. It's okay. No, go back and, I don't want to, he fell asleep and woke up and Catherine was next to him and they had this amazing sex in the middle of the night? Show me that. Show me what Catherine did to him that made him go, you were amazing last night. That's what always frustrated me about Vince, and he was like, apparently I'm a sex god, but I don't know it because I'm too busy climbing blocks in the middle of the night. But while I was doing that, I banged the crap out of this girl. Every line was because especially, a lot of times the sessions overlap, and so I'm doing this line, I was like, yeah, I don't know, I just really want to do that. And Michelle Ruff walks in, I'm like, hey, just talking about the other girl. So there were moments where I hope to God that none of the outtakes surfaced. They'll surface, I'm sure. Because Atlas is a real family-friendly company. And it's so funny, it's do you think that somebody actually asked me, do you think they'll do an unrated Catherine? It's out. It's pretty much out. More F-bombs per game than any other game. That's the award that we got? Really? More F-bombs than any other video game. I'll do that. For no reason whatsoever. And there was one line, I'm trying to think of which one it was, and there was one line specifically to where the director goes, oh, I don't know, that's 4 fucks in a row. Can we get away with that? Or is it 4 and 4 is a little bit? We can do 5. Let's do 1 more. Squeeze it in there somehow. Fucking 315. Fuck. That was, yeah, so I just fell off the chair. Hi, Elf. This is Elf, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, incredibly awkward sexual moments where it's like, really? Somebody else out there, I'm going to get to you in a second, blue cardigan boy, but somebody else over here. Yes, red shirt. Not that means you're going to die on Star Trek, I'm just... Thank you.
What did you like about Batman Arkham City?
Getting paid. This is actually really cool. I would have done that thing free. I have auditioned for this director, Colette Sunderman, once, maybe twice. And that was for a show called Generator Rex.
Yes!
Right? And, you know, Colette took a gamble on me because I was surrounded by, you know, John DiMaggio and Greg Delisle and all, you know, J.K. Simmons and all of these, like, really big people, and it's me as the main bad guy. And she took a chance on me, and ever since then, you know, she's brought me in to play, I played like a David Bowie character on, like, Jared the Labyrinth King on Scooby-Doo, which is coming out in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she brought me in on a lot of stuff. And so she brought me in for this one specific character on Batman Arkham City. And then she goes, we got another character for you, if you're cool with it. I'm like, here we go. Here's the thug A, soldier B. Here's your penance. So we're letting you play this cool role so that you can fill up 15 other characters. She goes, do you know the character Two-Face? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And my first question, honestly, was like, you're not getting Richard Paul? Which, note to actor, do not suggest a character who has done this before to replace you. And she goes, no, we want to see what your take is on it. And I did exactly what every actor should do, and I came up and, you know, dug deep and stole from Richard Paul. That's the Batman that I grew up with. And so, you know, we go into this, and the first session that we had was, it was amazing. It was Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. And Mark and I have worked together several times, and I love that guy. He is the poster child for fanboys because he's the nicest guy, he's the sweetest guy. And if I'm ever on any kind of like trivia show, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Mark is my lifeline. Because I could ask him any random question. Who was the vice president for Lyndon Johnson? And I was so-and-so. Do you know that? Last time I told anybody? Anyway, I don't know. Mark would know, and I would then win $1 million, and he would get 10%, which is a better deal than he got from George Lucas. But it's all true. And Mark is my Joker. Mark is it. And like, I was with John DiMaggio when he found out that he got the Joker for Under the Red Hood, and it was such a great thing because he was like, okay, cool, yeah, sweet, sounds great. See you on Monday. All right, thanks so much. Oh my God, I can't believe it, you know. And, you know, when he found out, I was like, and the first question I said was, what do you do? What Joker do you do? Do you do Mark Hamill, or do you do Heath Ledger? What do you do? He was like, I'm going to do my own thing. And he did. If anybody has to watch Under the Red Hood, DiMaggio knocked it out of the park with his Joker. It was amazing. I'm so proud of it. But so we go in, and they're doing like a lot of behind the scenes footage and stuff, and Mark and I are out in the waiting area, and we're talking about how the Beach Boys influenced the Beatles. That's like this huge conversation that we're having. And Colette Sunderman, the director, goes, Troy, we're ready for you. I was like, okay, cool. And I walked in, I didn't realize I was going to be reading with Kevin. And Kevin, take Michael Keaton, take Val Kilmer, take
George Clooney,
Christian Bale. Kevin Conroy is my Batman. I grew up. So I'm standing across from Kevin Conroy, and he's sitting there getting his, I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna, oh God. And so I'm sitting there, I'm trying to look professional too, and I've got, you know, for this scene, I've got 2 pages, so I'm shuffling them back and forth, you know, page 1, page 2, or page 2, page 1, page 1, page 2, that's the page 1, half of the 2, maybe, we must write down through this out. And I look at Kevin, and we have like 5 mics they're using to record us with, which is kind of odd. And I look at Kevin, and I said, you know, I was at a convention, and somebody asked me, you know, who's your Batman? Who's Michael Keaton or Christian Bale? And I said, Kevin Conroy. Oh, thank you, man. Bad boy, thanks. Squiggy, go Troy. There you go. And I said, I hate to do this to you, man, but there was an episode, it was a Mad Hatter episode, and Bruce Wayne, you know, wakes up and his parents, he goes, "Perchance to dream." Yeah, that's what it's called. He goes, "It's my favorite too." So I was like, crying, and that's a pretty cool. First of all, it's a level playing field, totally level playing field. Somebody comes up to me and is like, "Oh my God, I love what you did." I'm turning around and looking at somebody else going, "Oh my God, I love what you did." You know, we're all the exact same. So whoever you look up to, realize that they look up to somebody else as well. And Kevin was one of the people that I looked up to. It was really hard. Did anybody see Under the Red Hood? Okay. Yeah. It was really hard for me to let the reins go from Kevin to Bruce Greenwood. And I think Bruce Greenwood did an amazing job. I think that, again, DiMaggio did an incredible job. And I'm 35, so I've been watching like Batman the Animated Series since I was like 10 years old, 10, 12 years old. You know, and I used to come home and videotape them. That's the one with the actual tape. Yeah.
Yes.
And she don't even know what Betamax was. And I used to tape that and come home and watch it, and I would freeze. I even told Andrea Romano about this. I would freeze frame, and so I could see who the cast was. And I remember seeing, you know, in fuzzy lines, because that's the high fidelity that we had, it said directed by Andrea Romano. I pointed at the screen and I said, one day I'm going to work with her. And I finally got to. And that was kind of like a banner day for me. But, I don't know. And my favorite part about working on art is the fact that I got to play one of the most iconic characters for me, you know, aside from Batman and Joker, and across from my heroes. That was a long answer to that question. Do you realize that was an answer to that question? You remember way back 30 minutes ago when that Joker asked a question? You should go to Roy. What do you got?
Something back to Roy.
I was wondering if I could buy you a couple of drinks. And outdrink you.
Outdrink me?
Ryan!
Absolutely outdrink me. I'm a cheap date. Oh my God. Are we going to promo it? They can come see it? Shit, we were supposed to do that, like, what, 15 minutes ago? So, we're actually going to do a live streaming playthrough of Arkham City, where I'm going to do a little bit of commentary. That was all chicks. That was awesome. Make the girl hot. Or it was all prepubescent boys. I don't know. So, in the gaming room. Yep. All right. Yes. The answer is single malt scotch. I challenge you, sir. And by challenge you, I mean I have one drink and pass out, and you get to drink the rest. All the way in the back there with the Yowie paddle.
Woo! Yowie!
It's not a Yowie paddle. What is it? It's a Yowie paddle.
Yowie paddle!
Baby. It's a Yowie paddle.
Yowie paddle!
It says, I love Jesus. It's a Yowie paddle. That's what that is. What you got, love? something clever, and that guy beat me to it. Absolutely no way I can pick a favorite. Absolutely not. My brother right here, with big ape arms. His arms like reach to the sky, and they're like, I have a question. Like Kratos. Kratos stands up. Where is Ares? I can't even do Kratos. Like, way too manly. Yeah. Huh? TC could be Kratos.
TC card.
Yes. Get your fucking cameras out. That's what the room sounds like. That's what you sound like. Get in here, how old are you? Kick ass. Oh man. I just wanted to double check. I was like, how old are you? 14, 11. What? You know the king I'm looking for him. I'm going to California. Talk about that Excalibur. Excalibur. Typically called Open the Pod Day Door Remix. All right, I got more questions. Yes.
Can I give you a picture?
That you can follow that with that? Yes, what is the picture of?
You doing terrible things?
It is a picture of Lionel Richie that says, hello, is it me you're looking for? It is a picture of Greeling and Kaji Tatsumi about to get to a fight. Is this guy going, bitch, I will not do that. No. Yes. Answer our question.
Tell us about the Sky of War, how that happened.
Tell us about the who?
The Sky of War, weren't you about the swords in it?
Yes.
Tell us how that happened.
Magic.
Please!
Pretty much how it happened. It was kind of like, give me the roar, I'll kill you, I swear to God! Give it to me. Somebody asked me, it was so great, it was like a thing, we'll get that. Honestly, it was just kind of one of those... That was the entire process. Job I've ever had. What more? Colleen Flinkenbeard, I still have not forgiven her to this day for what my death scene in Moonface, if you've ever seen it, it's 32,000 minutes long of me dying. The entire season 3 is nothing but to be continued. On Moonface. You now continue with Moonface. Ridiculous. Let's go relax. What do you got? Stain the sheets? What'd you say?